Senior golfers, this golf ball review is for you. Introducing the Bridgestone E6. This golf ball has a compression rating of 45, which makes it perfect for slower swing speeds. And Bridgestone are claiming that the cover on this golf ball gives it superior greenside control over its competitors. Well, I'm going to put that to the test today, and we're going to find out today if this is the golf ball that should be going into your bag. Let's get into it. First things first, I want to apologize for my slightly clickbaity title and thumbnail. Not all senior golfers should be using this golf ball. So there's a chance that this video might not be for you. Let me explain. Every single golf ball ever made is on a spectrum, the compression spectrum. Most people know this as hard or soft golf balls, but there's a lot more science that goes into it than that. Soft golf balls generally have a lower compression rating and are designed for slower swing speeds. And then you've got hard golf balls which have a higher compression rating and are designed for faster swing speeds. The Bridgestone E6 sits just about here on our compression spectrum. Golf balls in this zone are designed for driver swing speeds of around 80 to 90 miles an hour. And generally speaking, that's most senior golfers. With all that in mind though, if you're Bernard Langer or if you're Padraig Harrington, then this video ain't for you. And if you've got a driver swing speed of 90 miles an hour or more, then you're probably not going to get a lot from this video either. But if you do have a slower swing speed and you're looking to hit the golf ball further, or if you're looking for some extra greenside control from your golf ball, then this video is for you. And you need to stick around because this test is an eye-opener. Now I'm going to be putting the Bridgestone E6 up against two other golf balls. The first golf ball is one of the most popular golf balls on tour, the Titleist Pro V1X. Actually, I think it is the actual most popular golf ball on tour. Now, the Titleist Pro V1X is supposed to represent a hard golf ball on our compression spectrum. Our second golf ball is the Vice Tour. Now, this golf ball is designed for clubhead speeds of less than 100 miles an hour. So we've got the E6 designed for lower swing speeds, we've got the Vice Tour for medium swing speeds, and we've got the Titleist Pro V1X for faster swing speeds. Hopefully this test shows you exactly why compression is so important, and hopefully it will show you why the E6 is so much better for lower swing speeds. Now for this test, I'm going to be hitting these three golf balls with three different golf clubs: the pitch and wedge, the 7-iron, and the driver. That way we can see what the performance is like throughout the whole bag. I'm also going to be making sure that I'm using slower swing speeds with all three of these golf balls. I'm going to be swinging the driver at 85 miles an hour, the 7-iron at 75 miles an hour, and the pitch and wedge at 65 miles an hour. Now that should be roughly how fast you guys swing all three of those golf clubs. I think this is going to be a pretty interesting test, so I better crack on, hit some shots, and gather this data. Just like I do with every single golf ball review on this channel, I am gathering a lot of data. For this test, I am going to be hitting 20 shots per club per golf ball. And if we do the maths on that, that is 180 shots to be gathered for this test alone. Don't worry, I'm not going to bore you with every single shot on screen, but I did want to let you know that this is a thorough test, and all of my tests on this channel are just as thorough as this one. I'm using the FlightScope Mevo Plus to gather all of this data, and FlightScope are renowned in the industry for accurate data. So now that you know how much effort is going into this testing process, let's take a look at the data. I'm going to start with the pitch and wedge results, and then we're going to work our way up through the bag all the way to the driver. I never drip feed results to you guys, so on screen now are all of the results with the pitch and wedge. Looking at these results, it's clear to see which golf ball is actually the best for these swing speeds. Now remember, we're swinging the pitch and wedge at 65 miles an hour, and we're seeing longer carry for the E6. We're seeing better ball speeds for the E6, more spin with the E6, and better stopping power. The descent angle is steeper, and we're getting more height with the E6 golf ball. With every stat that we looked at, the E6 is better for slower swing speeds than the Titleist Pro V1X. And the Titleist Pro V1X is supposed to be the most popular golf ball in the world. But it's horses for courses. You need a higher swing speed to be able to use that golf ball efficiently. If we take another look at these results, we can see that the Vice Tour is better for these swing speeds than the Pro V1X. And as predicted, it sits somewhere between the E6 and the Pro V1X. These pitch and wedge results show exactly why it's so important to make sure that you're using the right golf ball for your swing speed. Let's take a look at the 7-iron results. For the 7-iron, the average club head speed was 75 miles an hour, and on screen now are all of the results. It is a very similar story to the pitching wedge. The E6 is dominating in every single category that we've looked at. Longer carry, higher ball speeds, more spin, steeper descent angle, and higher ball flight. The E6 golf ball is flying further and stopping quicker than the Titleist Pro V1X and the Vice Tour. These results have narrowed up a little bit compared to the pitching wedge results, but they are still telling the same story. You get more performance from your golf ball if you're making sure that the compression rating matches your swing speed. This video isn't about telling you how amazing the Bridgestone E6 is. Not a single tour player is using the Bridgestone E6, and the reason is they won't be able to get any performance out of it. Their swing speeds are too high, but your swing speeds are probably exactly what you need to be using an E6 with. Let's see how much extra performance you would get with a driver in hand. The average club head speed with the driver was 85 miles an hour, and I'll be honest with you right now, the results are exactly the same. The E6 has more carry, more ball speed, lower spin, which is what you need with the driver, and it's got a higher ball flight. Now you could argue that the descent angle is the steepest out of the three and therefore it's not going to roll out as much, but all three golf balls had pretty much the same ball flight characteristics, so we're not going to see too much difference in rollout. If we take a look at the spin numbers, the E6 is spinning less when you want it to spin less and spinning more when you want it to spin more, i.e. it's spinning more with the pitch and wedge and less with the driver. And the opposite is happening with the Pro V1X. We want that golf ball to spin more with the pitch and wedge and it's spinning less. And with the driver, it has the highest spin rate out of the three that we looked at. If you have a driver swing speed of less than 90 miles an hour and you're using these higher compression golf balls, you are literally losing out on performance. And you're probably spending more on that golf ball than you need to. The E6 is basically half the price of a Titleist Pro V1X. I have done a ton of videos based on golf ball compression. I personally think it's one of the most important things you need to consider before you spend your money on golf balls. If you've ever had a golf ball fitting with your local pro, they would have explained why compression is so important for your golf game. As we've seen from these results, you're going to be able to hit the ball a lot further, you're going to be able to stop it on the green better with your wedges, and you're going to be able to get the golf ball up in the air. And let's be honest, these distance golf balls, these low compression golf balls, are a lot cheaper than the Pro V1s of the world. So if you can save money and get better performance, why wouldn't you do that? Guys, thank you so much for watching this whole video. If you're still here and you're not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I put data-driven content out every Friday designed to help you understand the game of golf better and help you get better at golf with knowledge. If you like the sound of that, hit the subscribe button and I will see you next week for another video.